Hello, it's Bob here in the Dean's office in the College of Engineering at the University of South Florida on day 21 of Operation Engineering. How are you doing? And I hope this message finds you and your loved ones and your family and your friends healthy and safe. It's hard to believe we're starting week 5 of remote delivery of instruction, and even longer since the college began remote operations. This week, we celebrate Earth Day. As I mentioned last week, Dr. Jim Mihalcik celebrates Earth Day in many ways, but one of the ways that he celebrates the day is to present a list of top 10 songs that have a theme related to Earth Day. And so Jim has agreed to let me share number 6 through 10. And of course, the top 5 will come later this week. Number 10, John Prine, Paradise. Now, I had the good fortune of seeing John Prine live back in the 70s. I wish I could have seen him more recently before he passed. What a great singer-songwriter. Number 9, Zager and Evans, In the Year 2525. What a cool song from the late 60s. Number 8, Jerry Jeff Walker, Keep Texas Beautiful. You know, I've been listening to Jerry Jeff Walker for 40 years or more, and I never heard that song. So I thank Jim for bringing that song to my attention. It's a beautiful song. Number 7, Josh White, Silicosis is Killing Me. I wasn't familiar with that song either, but it's a great song. It's a song from back in the 30s and 40s era. And number 6, John Anderson, Seminole Wind. So take a look at the email. I post a YouTube link to each of these songs in case you'd like to go hear them and learn a little bit more about them. Today's quote, I think, is relevant to where we are with the COVID-19 pandemic crisis and also with upcoming Earth Day celebration. This is a quote from Jane Goodall. You cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. What an inspirational quote that I think is very relevant to where we are in the world today. So we found out that Dr. Sandy Pettit is from Dunedin, Florida. But she wants us to know that she's not just a, quote, local girl. She lived, worked, and vacationed in 37 states and territories, 15 countries. We also learned that Ryan Wakefield hailed from Toledo, Ohio. And from what I can gather from what he submitted, he left there as soon as he could. Janet Gillis, born and raised in Philadelphia. Never really visited Philadelphia, but the photos that you sent and some of the things you said about it really intriguing. Katherine Burton. I'm so sorry that I left out one of your poems last week, The Court Martial of Hagen Ho. So I put it back in. That was my bad. I'm sorry about that. Jose Zayas Castro sent in a very nice note where he talks about the music that he and Mari listen to. Some of you probably know that Mari is a professor at the University of South Florida, St. Pete. But take a look at the link. It's a link of the music of their son, Jose Antonio. Very beautiful. He's quite a talented musician. So thank you for all that you do for our students, for student success. And as importantly, thank you for all that you're doing for each other. Keeping in touch, sending in your photos, telling me your stories. I think is really helping us to, as a unit, become more cohesive. So please keep sending in that information about your art, about your poetry, about your pets, and about where you lived, where you're from. Ryan Wakefield's going to create a map, and we'll start putting little electronic pins on that map to show where we all come from. So again, thank you. Please stay in touch. Stay safe, be well, and we'll talk again soon.